Live from WTOC, the Southeast News Leader. The News at 5 starts now.
Thanks for joining us on The News at 5. I'm Tyler Mannion. We're continuing to follow that breaking news out of Long County now. The former commission chairman, who's been under investigation for potential misuse of county funds, is now behind bars, along with another county contractor. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation arrested Robert Parker and Tony Pee Wee Fowler today. You see both those men in their mugshots. On your screen right, facing charges of aggravated assault, violation of oath of office, and a violation of the Georgia Racketeering Act. Parker was removed from his position as chairman of the Long County Board of Commissioners back in September after the GBI raided the board's offices. Parker still serves as the commissioner for Long County District 5. Our investigative anchor Haley Boland joins us now live in Long County with more on these arrests.
Yeah, Tyler, these arrests come after a months-long investigation into the potential misappropriation of funds here in Long County. Now, we do know that the GBI and the FBI were here today conducting those arrest warrants alongside several other agencies. Now, you may remember the GBI raided the Board of Commissioners office in September here last year. Now, since then, our WTOC Investigates team has been working to figure out why. Our investigation unveiled more than $2 million in county funds going to 3 contractors. Now, the county was unable to provide us with those contracts. Now, one of those contractors was Fowler Services. They received more than $700,000 in county funds, and today, Tony Fowler is charged in this case. Meanwhile, Robert Parker is the former chairman, and he was removed from his chairman position last year, but stayed on board as a commissioner. We caught up with the current county chairman, James Kraft. He had this message for constituents.
Well, I think today is a clear sign of why they should just try to be patient. You know, we all have wanted to see something happen for several months now, and today just shows you, things will happen.
Parker and Fowler are in custody at the Tattnall County Jail. Now, it's unclear what exactly will happen to Parker's commission seat. Chairman Kraft says that process does involve the Georgia governor's office. Now, we reached out to them for more information on this process, and I'm working on that story for you ahead on The News at 6. But for now, in Ludowici, Haley Boland, WTOC News.
All right, thanks for that coverage that I know has been going back months and staying on top of that for us. Right now, though, I-516 is down to just one lane between Montgomery Street and Veterans Parkway due to a crash. That's according to Savannah Police. I-95 also seeing some slowdowns due to a vehicle fire. Our Jamie Ertl joining us now with more on the traffic delays. Jamie, what are you seeing out there?
Well, I've been looking at a lot of the Georgia Department of Transportation sky cams, and this is 204 and I-95, 204 being in the foreground. This is I-95 southbound crawling out of Chatham County into Bryan County. At least it's moving at this point. At one point it was not, but you can see it's backed up all the way now past Highway 80, and it's due to a vehicle fire. I think it's a semi. 2 lanes of the 3 lanes of I-95 are closed at 144, and you can see 17 backing up now past Dean Forest Road. So that alternate route is also congested. It looks a little bit better on 516. There was a wreck blocking at least 1 lane of 516, maybe in the eastbound lanes as well, as first responders work that crash, but I think things are much better in that vicinity.
A lot of red and orange out on those roads. Jamie, thank you. To get the latest updates on road conditions and traffic, along with more of your just normal WTOC headlines, just download the news app. All you have to do is scan that QR code on the right side of your screen right now, and it'll send you those notifications and latest news updates straight to your lock screen. Savannah Police have updated their top 10 most wanted list, and they're asking for your help in finding these folks. So take a good look at your screen. All of the suspects' charges range from aggravated assault, armed robbery, to more. Anyone with information can call the tip line, that's for SPD, at the bottom of your screen right there, or Crime Stoppers, that number we have at our website. Hampton County mother speaking out tonight after she received a notice that the district has a bus driver shortage, leaving major changes to her child's route, late bus pickups, and sometimes meaning there's no bus at all. Our Jasmine Butler spoke with that mother and has the story.
Week, We got a phone call saying that there will be no bus driver for the remainder of the school year.
Melinda Brown has lived in Hampton County for 7 years. She has a daughter who attends school at North District Middle School.
I'm a single mom. I work. I can't always, do that every single day, drop off and pick up while still managing work.
Brown says they live about 25 minutes away from her school, and many days her daughter is forced to stay home or she's forced to call out of work if a bus doesn't come. And for a very long time, that's been the case for them.
Lately, if they do send a message out, I'm getting it late. I'm getting the morning of. You can't tell a parent the morning of.
This is one of those notices she received. It details changes in routes and notes that it's because of a bus driver shortage.
It's a lot of parents. Yeah. It's a lot of parents.
I reached out to the Hampton County School District multiple times to try to get more information about the bus changes and future plans for Brown's route. I haven't heard back. Brown's message, though, to the district is simple.
Think about the kids that's losing out on the proper education because they are missing days. It's all about the kids. They're going to grow up and hopefully be somebody. So if they're missing at school because of the lack of bus drivers for whatever reason, because as a parent, I don't know, I get no answers, they just need to do better. They need to make sure these kids are getting the education that they deserve.
Reporting in Hampton County, Jasmine Butler, WTOC News.
An important note here on our communication with the school district as well. The Hampton County School District got a new superintendent about a month ago. We spoke with her secretary today, who tells us that we should be getting a call back tomorrow. Let's turn to get a check-in on our weather now. Chief Meteorologist Dave Turley joining us in the studio. Dave, tracking more warm temps just like the ones we've seen all week. What's ahead?
Yeah, we are seeing temperatures currently at this 5 o'clock hour into the mid to upper 70s for all inland areas here, even 79 over towards Metter and into the Jessup area. And even the beaches are seeing temperatures into the 70s with more of that southwesterly offshore wind across the region. So if you're heading out the next couple of hours, weather looks to be nice. We are going to see a lot of sunshine here into that 6 to 7 o'clock hour. But we are going to see a few clouds, and notice that rain chance up to 10% starting at 7 o'clock for inland areas and then going through that 11 o'clock hour because we actually have a cold front just to the west of us. Notice there's not a lot of clouds and certainly not a lot of rain associated with it. Better rain chance will be just north of us heading from Columbia into the Charlotte and eastern North Carolina region. But that front will help bring in some slightly cooler temperatures heading on into our Friday. You see those temperatures starting out in the 40s in here tomorrow morning. And we are going to see a better rain chance with a first alert weather day to talk about for next week. We'll detail that in your first alert 7-day forecast coming up at 5:10.
We'll see you soon, Dave. Thank you. One of our top stories today, Savannah police pledging to boost security for St. Patrick's Day in the wake of last month's deadly New Orleans truck attack. Our Flint Snyder was live along River Street tonight. Flint police say that the new measures will aim to prevent a similar attack in our city.
Yeah, during a press briefing today with city council members, Savannah police announced that they will be putting water-filled barricades at the bottoms of ramps and at the ends of each side of River Street here. It all comes, Tyler, and just take a look. Now, this is how crowded River Street can get during St. Patrick's Day festivities. Because the parade is on a Monday this year, city officials are expecting large crowds to arrive as early as Friday, March 14th, and that's when we can start seeing these water-filled barricades pop up here on River Street. You'll also see them in City Market and on Bay Street with large vehicles blocking other vulnerable spots. SPD says the River Street barriers are meant to keep vehicles out of the crowded area.
They'll be set up in a serpentine, and then the gaps in them will be plugged with police vehicles to where a vehicle could not get through them. But that still lets us move vehicles if we need to get a fire truck or an ambulance down there quickly and still allow access to the area.
Today, SPD said that they're having to make these changes in response to things happening here in the country and across the world, including that deadly New Orleans truck attack that happened last month. It is worth noting, though, that as far as planning here for Savannah St. Patrick's Day goes, that Savannah police have gotten threat assessments from both the FBI and Georgia emergency management officials. Those threat assessments have shown that there are no credible threats right now to report at this time. Of course, we'll keep tabs, keep you updated. For now, we're live in downtown Savannah. Flint Snyder, WTOC News.
That's good news there, Flynn. Keep us posted. To see all the stories and coverage that we've been doing leading up to St. Patrick's Day in Savannah, just head to our website, WTOC.com, and look for the St. Patrick's Day tab right at the top. Coming up on the News at 5, officials on Tybee Island preparing for the return of Orange Crush, the spending money that council members are debating tonight, and more next.